Hi everyone, it's Catherine here from Inky Finger Cat, and I'm back with I suppose a plan with me type video, or the setting up of my first Happy Planner stuff. So, the last video I shared with you the Happy Planner I'd bought, and this is me setting it up. So I started with all the stickers that I put onto each of the tabs. And now this is me setting up my monthly spread for April. And I'd already on post-it notes, put a whole load of the events and things that I knew I'd already got in my calendar. And now this is onto that first weekly spread. One of the things I found a little bit confusing was on the monthly, it goes from Sunday to Saturday, but the weeklies are Monday to Sunday, so that was a little confusing. What I decided to do was to use some Art by Marlene collage papers. So I measured each of the spaces and then just cut a couple of the collage pieces up in so that they would fit complete blocks. I'm not sure that I do this every time, but that's what I fancy doing this time. And then I punched from another piece of the collage paper. Again, these were just scraps that I had on the side. I punched a whole load of butterflies. So this was me adhering the butterflies and adhering the blocks. Now I chose an Art by Marlene quote sticker and then another couple of stickers, but I decided I didn't want the quote sticker itself to be just on there on its own, so I chose some washi tape, some bright dotty washi tape, and again I just laid that down and then laid my quotes on top. And now I've got some random butterfly stickers. I'm just adding these to the centre of each of the butterflies that I die cut, not die cut, that I punched out, and then adding some random little flower stickers, again from the same sticker sheet. Because the whole idea is that I'm not going to buy new stuff for this. I am literally just using up stickers and bits and pieces that are already in my stash. Of course, I couldn't not do it, so I added some white pen to each of the butterfly, either using dots or lines to go around the butterflies. It doesn't show up so well on the video. In fact, it doesn't show up brilliantly in real life. It wasn't the best pen to use. It's quite an old Dylusions paint pen, and I was having quite a few problems with it. But I persevered, you know, stubborn to the end. And just wanted to add those little hand-drawn details, also to the centres of flowers, etc. And then outline some of the boxes. But again, it doesn't show up very well. The pen wasn't working particularly well, so I did end up going in with a silver gel pen and doing the outlines again using the silver gel pen. I don't think I did that. Oh yeah, I did do that immediately, so I can't remember if I'd done that immediately or not. And this just gave it a little bit of extra shine. So at this point I decided I need to number each of my days, and I thought about using this Paper Artsy stamp set but changed my mind and decided instead to use this Paper Mania set that's in, like, they're in little circles, so I added those along the top. I was just rubbing out the numbers that I'd already written on in pencil. There we go, there's my numbering system. And now started to add in some of the things that I knew that were going on for this week. Things like keyboard lesson for Maya, when I've got a mum's night out on the Friday, going to Weight Watch on Monday, sorry. And then I felt this quote sticker just needed a bit of colour to pull it in, and so added a little bit of watercoloured ink onto that. Now moving on to my monthly page, and this time I decided to start by writing in some of those events. I think some of the Plan With Me videos people start with the stickers first, but in this case I wanted to start with the writing on of the events and the things I needed to remember for most of them, not all of them admittedly, because that would allow me to see where I wanted to go with this. And then I grabbed stickers that were from the stash. Now this is an old Stampin' Up scrapbooking type set. Very old, as in a good few years old. No idea what it was called, but I'd got quite a lot of larger stickers as well as the little stickers, and it had got these fab sort of like tape type stickers. Now, because I realised after I'd started sticking all the stickers on that the top swoosh was actually a pink colour, and the writing of that where it says notes was a pink colour, I decided I had to cover that up as well. So I did cover that up with stickers, and then deciding on how I would finish this off, actually decided on a couple of different types of stickers there. Okay, so we're done with my first ever plan with me type video. So it's my April spread. So at the moment it doesn't have a huge amount in it. I've got a little trip away. Possibly might have done some washi tape on that or something. I've got night out, Finn's got night out, Maya's got night out, got my massage, got Easter weekend. And I used some really old stickers that I found in the stash, but they're really cute. I realised halfway through that the background was pink, so I had to cover that up, but that was okay. I've also tried to find stamps that were date stamps and month stamps and can't find either of them. Never mind. And I've got them somewhere, so I will find them. And then this is my first week plan with me, but I'm doing it a little bit ahead of time, so really I need to look at this again next week and properly fill it out. So for the moment I've actually only got 3 things in the calendar. I don't know what my plans are for that week yet, but I will be doing that. And for this I used some Art by Marlene collage paper that was on the desk to cut out the butterflies. I used punches, and these are just cut to size. I used a couple of the Art by Marlene stickers, some washi tape from the stash, and then found these little glittery type stickers. Don't know if you can tell how glittery they are in real life, that I just added to the butterfly centres and some little flowers dotted around. And then the butterflies and each of the panels I just went through with a little bit of white pen work. Quite happy so far. Not challenging to do. Quite good fun. Using up some stash that I've had for Yonk, so that's quite good news. Definitely need to clear myself more space to work in for next week, next time I do it, and perhaps get a little bit more organised in working out what my dates are, because I kept having to stop, look on my phone, which is what I'm filming on, to find what dates things were on. But yeah, really happy with that. So there we go, my first plan with me video. I hope you enjoyed that. Please do give me a shout and leave me some comments as to whether you've used these products before. Obviously you'll probably not be using the same stickers as I have, because these are so old it's ridiculous. I think they're old Stampin' Up ones, but I could be wrong. But please do give me a shout and tell me what you think of doing this kind of planning, and if you've got any hits and tips for me, please let me know. But until next time, goodbye.